This is Grant with Noble Dog Walking and Training, and what we're going to show you today is how to introduce a new dog into your pack. This dog right now is named Zeus. He's unneutered, he's a male, and he has a history of humping, and he's also a little insecure. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking it really slow, not rushing him into the process, and you're going to get to see the whole entire process of getting a dog socialized with a pack of dogs. Alrighty, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to walk around and try and hide from the dog. Our goal is to make sure that the dog is paying attention to us without us having to constantly pull on the leash. So I'm going to walk forward, I'm going to hide from him, and hopefully he follows us perfectly and I can walk him just like this. So let's see how he does. Let's see how he does even with the distraction. Beautiful. Once you can do that, you're ready to start introducing him to dogs and take the next step. Good job, guys. So the dog's following you around, you're holding a 15-foot leash, and the dog is generally paying attention. The next step is to have the dog smell the other dogs without touch, talk, or eye contact. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a small little crack in this door and just let them smell each other and get bored of their scent. A lot of fights happen between dogs because they're trying to challenge to see who can smell who first. One dog's trying to smell, the other dog's afraid of getting smelled, and so if you can eliminate the smell factor from the very beginning, you're going to decrease the chance of a fight happening almost entirely. The first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that the dogs that are inside the van respect Zeus's and my personal space. So what we're going to do is we're going to back them up and create enough space for Zeus to feel comfortable. We don't want him jumping in the van right now. It's a recipe for disaster. We're going to have them meet on neutral soil where they have plenty of room to get to know each other. But what I want to do right now is, again, just try and spark that smell and allow them to smell each other. So what we're doing is made sure all the other dogs gave him space. We're standing here, allowing him to relax. And one of the things that you can do to tell when a dog is relaxed is when their mouth's open like this. When the dog's mouth's open like that, that is a surefire way that they're relaxed. See how the mouth closed? See, mouth, there we go. That's what we're looking for. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a little bit of pressure right here, and I'm gonna relax. A little bit of pressure when he steps forward. It's okay. I'll put a little bit of pressure, then I'm gonna relax. See, now he's starting to smell. This is what we're looking for. And if any of the dogs try and interact with him, I'm gonna push him back and make sure that they show him, make him feel comfortable. You look so proud, Zeus. You look like a proud boy. All right, that's enough. So Zeus is acquainted with the dogs now. He's smelled them. We've shown that they're respecting his personal space, but he's not ready to be in the van yet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have him ride in the front seat with me, separated by a barrier. And when we get to the spot, you'll get to see how the real socializing gets done. Hup. What's up, buddy? We love you, buddy. We love you, buddy. Welcome back, guys. This is where the magic's gonna happen. We're gonna bring out Zeus, let him get comfortable with his environment, and he is an unneutered male Rhodesian Ridgeback. So in that case, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start bringing out all the female dogs that are friendly, the very casual, very social females. That way he starts to get comfortable in the environment. As he starts to get comfortable with the females, we're gonna bring in the more gentle males, and then finally we're gonna bring in the males that we think are gonna give him the most conflict. We're gonna get over all of that, we're gonna make him have friends with everybody, and you're gonna check out the walk. So when you're working with fearful, nervous dogs, it's very important that you don't talk. Everybody's talking, saying, hey, what's up, buddy? All this type of stuff. That's not gonna help at all. What's gonna help him is just being nice and relaxed. I wanna be with you. Back, demon, back. The licking's okay, but we got to make sure that he's okay with it. So if she kept licking, we'd have to correct her for that. So far he likes it though, he likes the attention. But if she keeps licking him, then we're gonna have to correct her for that. Always make sure that the dog doesn't feel the leash in any way. If the dog feels the leash, they're gonna realize they're trapped. They can't flight, so they have to fight. So that's the biggest thing. Hey, back it up. She's very similar to him in temperament. Just letting him know, 15 foot, buddy. That's the boundary. And that's why all these dogs hang out around here, is because they've learned the same exact thing that he has. So what we're doing is we're just bringing out the friendliest ones, and we're making sure that we don't bring out another dog until he gets bored of their scent. So if they're still interacting, just wait. This is a more dominant female. Still female. This is actually one of our alphas. Go get him, little squeak. It's important for me to move too. Never stay stationary when you're socializing dogs. Okay. A little bit too much interest. Got to get him off that. See how it was escalating? It wasn't going well. Respect the little one, Zeus. Respect the little one. Roxy, come, now. Good girl. Good job, Rox. You're confident, Trevi. That's good. Lexicon.
Sometimes.
Oh, 50.
I think that's a fairly relatable idea, though.
Yeah. See how he's still smelling her?
You don't want to bring a new one out.
Yep. Good.
Hannibal Lecter looking.
It's okay, but Sinatra did the right thing. See how he just moved away from him?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he didn't just go right towards him.
Right.
Rox, leave it. So what I'm doing right here is I'm just letting him roam around, and I'm just making sure that he understands I want him within 15 feet of me. Once there's a lot less stress in the pack, I'll be able to start giving him commands and talking more, but right now I just want him to just relax and know that I want him close to me. By the way Sinatra's acting, I could have taken the muzzle off. I don't really need the muzzle, but it gives me a lot more comfort.
Yeah.
Makes me feel a lot safer.
That's what matters.
Yeah. I don't want to be stressed. And last time I took the muzzle off, he started acting sideways.
Damn.
So I was like, all right, we're keeping the muzzle on. Like ran back, grabbed the muzzle and put it on. Hey, mate. All right, let's go. Come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. So you see how the golden retriever male was starting to try and play with him initially?
Yeah.
So he was trying to like welcome him in. That's like one of the things where it's helpful, you know? Like when the other dogs like try and, you know, let him warm up, you know?
That is cool.
Try and like welcome him into the pack. That's why he's helpful, you know? He could tell that he was a little nervous. He's like, don't worry, I got you, buddy. You're good. Another thing is don't drop the leash for at least a couple days. Because especially a skittish dog, they can bolt. And today's not necessarily about going for a giant walk. It's mostly about them just feeling safe with each other. This is good. He's starting to feel like he can go out in front. That's good. This is more confident behavior, so that's always good. And also, if you're afraid of getting attacked, you're not going to turn your back on the dogs. You know, you're going to probably be hanging backwards, making sure that the dogs are away from you and you're safe. Hey, Banks. What's up, Banks? Hey, Banks. Get away from me. Get away. Let's go. See how his speed's increasing right now? I don't know if he's getting more confident or more jumpy. It's something I gotta watch out for. This is like one of the reasons why you definitely want to keep him on the leash. Let's go. So I wanted to correct him because that was explicitly trying to mark. Let's go. Oh, getting go poop again. No, he's trying to mark. All right, I'm gonna start correcting him for peeing now. That's why he's starting to get faster. So he keeps going after taking way too much interest in the little one. Leave it. Deuce, come. Good girl. Yeah, the only times I've had fights have been over water and over balls. Water and balls, baby. Bentley, come. I bet you anything though, 2-3 weeks, these guys are gonna be best friends. He's come a long way though. I mean, nobody could really pet him like 4 or 5 months ago. Nobody could even pet him. Damn. Coming along. Isn't it pretty wild though, the energy shift though, when I let the German Shepherd out of the car? Sorry, meat. Come on, Deuce.
Now, actually, this bowl's better.
Yep. See, you can drink with the muzzle, meat. You can drink, buddy. So one thing that you always want to make sure with dog socials is that the dogs only play one-on-one. You want to think of playing similar to a fight, and if there's more than one-on-one, it's not fair. So if any of the dogs try and join in on this, I'm going to have to correct them. Deuce, come. Bentley, come. So I really don't want a lot of running around because that's conducive to getting a lot of dogs running, biting, stuff like that. So I want to just try and keep things mellow. A little bit of running's fine, but I really don't want them to run out of eyesight. That's a big problem. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. They're staying within eyesight. See? They learned. You know, you can play, just stay within eyesight. Hey, done, done, done. But see how dogs started joining in? Deuce, come. Good. Bentley, come. No! Watch this, get this. See how she does. This could be the... All right, we're just gonna do a little walk and we'll wrap it up. Cooper, come on. See, now our pace is starting to increase. Now it's starting to act more normal. Now I can start smiling. Can act normal. Hip, hip, come on. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my.
Come on. See how much more how the stress level just starts to fade away though? So in the beginning you saw was Zeus. We walked over to the truck. He was a little bit apprehensive, a little bit concerned. And when dogs came up to him, he didn't know if he was safe or if he needed to run away. As you can see him now, a little bit more relaxed, casual. He's not necessarily needing to smell all the dogs all the time. He's not necessarily, you know, having to move away. But the most important thing is that when we're walking with him, he started to venture out in front. And that means that he feels safe around the dogs. If he's moving and standing in the back, a lot of times they do that because there's no way that a dog can hurt them if they're all the way in the back. Being in the front shows a lot of confidence because in security, because it shows that they don't feel that another dog is gonna hurt them.
Hey little guys, we love you, we love all of you. We love you, big. He's a good little boy, he's a good meat, he's a good little dog, Chunky.
Hey little Roso, hey Roso, hey Travis.
Hey buddy, hey.
He'll let me know when he wants to be pet. I'm really happy with Zeus's progress right now. He's walking in front, he's acting very casual. I'm not having to consistently pull on the leash, and he feels just generally more relaxed with the dogs. Again, it is a process, it takes some time. I'm not immediately going to have him jump into the back of the truck, but once he stops smelling the dogs, once he stops acting a little bit nervous, we'll know, and he'll let us know when he wants to get into the truck, and then he'll be a part of the noble dogs.